It's Monday, November 22nd, 2021. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about Josh Allen and the Bills and why he's struggling. We're going to talk about Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Is this Russell Wilson's last season in Seattle? And how come nobody's talking about Joe Mixon as one of the best running back in the NFL? This and many more in today's episode of Monday Morning Football with the Guru. It's the G to the U to the R to the U. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the G to the U to the R to the U. So right now I want to talk about the Colts and the Buffalo Bills. I want to give my takes from this game. And when I watched this game, for the last couple of weeks, and I just want to let you guys know, I am just a messenger here. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all don't worry about what the messenger is, what I look like, how I talk, how I deliver it. You all just listen to the message here. Because some of y'all got misconstruing what the messenger from the message. So I hope y'all are listening to the message here from when I'm talking about the Colts and the Bills, and particularly on Josh Allen. So the Buffalo Bills and the Bills Mafia, this is, what's happening right now? It's called the Josh Allen Ponzi scheme. Y'all know what a Ponzi scheme is? You know, a Ponzi scheme is a financial situation where somebody give you a dream, sell you a dream, so you can invest all your hard working and your money so you get 10x the return on investment. You know what I'm saying? That's what a Ponzi scheme is. And I'm the guru, trust me, I know a Ponzi scheme when I see a Ponzi scheme. And when I looked at the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen, and I was like, oh my God, man, this dude looked like a Ponzi scheme. I smell a Ponzi. I'm like, it's a difference though. There's a difference between stealing checks and doing all that. No, he's not a thief. He's not a highway robber. He's not a thief like a Kirk Cousin. No. He's not stealing checks. He's just a Ponzi scheme because he tricks you. He sold you a dream. Nobody already knew Kirk Cousin was not going to a franchise quarterback. He's not going to win no suit. I already know about Kirk Cousin. So that was just stealing checks. But Josh Allen, that's a Ponzi scheme. There's a major difference and there's a major disrespect. And it's a little bit sneaky. But me, I know about it, man. It's like a Ponzi scheme is when you invest in some financial thing and hope for a return on investment. And the Buffalo Bills invested in Josh Allen. They invested $100 million and hoping to get a return on investment. And I'm like, nah, it's a Ponzi scheme. And you know what happens in a Ponzi scheme? It all blows up at the end. It all blows up, man. And when I look at Josh Allen, man, excuse me, I keep calling it a Ponzi scheme, bro. This dude don't have the quarterback IQ at all to be a championship type quarterback. That is the deficiency in this Ponzi scheme. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because, yeah, he's 6'5" with a strong arm. It all looks good, just like a Ponzi scheme. Everything the investment look good. You're like, oh, my God, I'm going to get 8% every month return. I'm like, oh, my gosh, yes, I'm going to invest. The Bills fell for it. In the pandemic year, this dude had one breakout season, probably the best season he's ever going to have in his career. And the Bills fell for it. They put all their dreams and hope on Josh Allen. I'm like, oh, my God. I'm like, oh. And I was like, why did they do that? I'm like, that's a Ponzi scheme. I see that. Oh, don't do that. Man, I watched this dude film, man. His decision making, the way he throws the ball in crucial times, I don't trust it, man. I don't trust it. His football intelligence, I do not trust, especially in crucial situations. When situation gets tense, when he gets pressured, man, Josh Allen just blows up, man. It just blows up, man. You guys see the interception he throws this past week against the Colts. You guys see the interception he thrown his whole career. In 53 career games, Josh Allen has thrown 39. Well, let me take that back. 42 interceptions because he threw 3 interceptions yesterday. In 53 games, this man has thrown 42 interceptions and has had 39 fumbles, bro. This dude is a turnover machine. Josh Allen's accounted at least 1 turnover a game in his whole career, bro. At least one fumble or interception a game since he's been in the league in 53 games, bro. That shit makes no sense. This dude is not, and this is the dude y'all think is a decision maker to lead the Buffalo Bills. Oh, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this rhetoric, man. Y'all guys that don't know football out here, that think Josh Allen's the top 5 quarterback, man, put in the films, bro. Because I'm tired of talking to y'all who don't know football. Put in the films and you see the mistake Josh Allen makes, man. This dude is a Ponzi scheme, bro. And all y'all putting all your investment in the Josh Allen Ponzi scheme. All y'all gonna be like, oh, this dude don't know what he's talking about. No, put in your money all in the Josh Allen Ponzi scheme, man. And I'm gonna sit back in about a year or two and be like, I told y'all, man, this was a Ponzi scheme. When it blows up in your face and y'all lose all your credibility. Man, I'm just on fire right now, man. I know they're like, Guru, you hating on Josh Allen. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know football. You look like a crackhead. You high, past this, past high. Hey, you can hate on the messenger all you want, baby. You can hate the messenger all you want, baby. But the message is that, and it's facts, man. And what they always say, the truth don't need no explanation, baby. And I'm going to sit back and wait for this Ponzi scheme to blow up in your face. And I want to move on to the Tennessee Titans. Yeah, I want to move on to the Titans, man, with Ryan Tannehill, because we all know how the Titans are built. And you guys know, you all watch this content. You all know I'm a big Titan fan. You all know I am all about the tighten up. I love me some Derrick Henry. I love me some Kevin Byard, Jeffrey Simmons. You all know how I feel about the Titans, Mike Vrabel. I don't even want to keep going because if you all know this content, y'all go ahead, man. And if you all don't know, I love the Titans. I like the culture, how they're built. But one thing you guys know I never mentioned with the Titans and what I like about them is I never mentioned about the quarterback play. I just never mentioned. Even last year, when it was success, if y'all check out my content, I was always saying, man, Arthur Smith is doing an amazing job. Arthur Smith should be a head coach. Like, yo, I'm the one I told you about Arthur Smith. Y'all don't even ever heard of Arthur Smith outside of Tennessee. And I told you because y'all listen to this content, bro. Just to let y'all know. And then watching Tannehill now and with the departure of Arthur Smith, I'm like, bruh, man. The Titans, first of all, were good. Because of Derrick Henry, because of the offensive line, because of the running game, because of complementary football. They weren't good. They weren't quarterback-focused offense. It wasn't quarterback-focused. But right now, with Derrick Henry being injured and situation that came up with the Titans, now they got to be quarterback-focused. For the last couple of years, the Titans have won, not because of Ryan Tannehill. They won because of the offensive king, because of complementary football, because of the offense was not built quarterback-centric. It was a complementary built offensive scheme. It was not quarterback-centric. And right now, with Derrick Henry not in fold, the system got to be quarterback-centric. And Ryan Tannehill, man, that's an uphill battle, man. That is an uphill battle with Ryan Tannehill, man. There's a reason why he was available. There's a reason why he came to the Tennessee Titans. This ain't no Kurt Warner situation. Ryan Tannehill ain't no Kurt Warner, man. So y'all get that nonsense out your head to be like, oh, he came from nothing, from another team, and then no sirree, Bob, no sirree. No. Ryan Tannehill is a below average quarterback. He's a C+, B- quarterback. And you give him a great offensive coordinator, you gave him to be a B+ quarterback. And right now in Tennessee, they don't have a great offensive coordinator. And right now, they're going to have an uphill battle with Ryan Tannehill as quarterback one because he has deficiencies at quarterback. And now he got to be a quarterback-focused offense because of Derrick Henry injury. And I don't see Ryan Tannehill having that skill set to be the quarterback one and carry a team. I just don't see that. You know why I don't see that? Because I've never seen it before in the NFL. I've never seen it before. Because I only talk about things I've seen. If I've never seen it before, I just can't see it. So Tennessee, my peoples, y'all know how I feel about y'all. My peoples, my A.J. Brown. You know what I'm saying? I see you, my man Nick Westbrook-Akina. I like all y'all, my boys over there in Tennessee. Jeffrey Simmons, Kevin. I love all y'all over there. But at the end of the day, man, You're going to have an uphill battle with Ryan Tannehill as your QB1 moving forward. I want to talk about the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles. And specifically, I want to talk about Jalen Hurts, man. And the more I look at this dude, man, the more I study the film, man, and it's like, it's one of those situations, it's an ugly picture. You know what I'm saying? It's an ugly painting, but it's ugly, but yet it's beautiful. It's one of those weird things. It's like sweet and sour. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's sweet and sour. You're like, oh yeah. It's like, when I look at the Eagles and Jalen Hurts and his style of play, it's like, you know what? He's winning me over, bro. He's winning me over, man. It's like, I really looked at this kid, and he has certain intangibles that you just can't put analytics on, man. It's like, you can't put no measurables on, man. It's like, this dude got emotional equity. Like, he's been through situations, man. You know what I'm saying? He's been through that. He has that emotional adversity to him. He got adversity equity, I like to say. He has emotional adversity equity from his situation from college. You know what I'm saying? From the Alabama situation to then moving to Oklahoma and just the whole ordeal to the Philadelphia. This dude has what I call just emotional integrity, adversity, and character, man. I love that part about him. And you can't put no statistical formula on that. You just have it, man. And the more I look at this dude, I'm like, he's running around, he's making things. I'm like, what? I'm like, it works. And you don't know I'm a purist of the game. I'm a football purist. And I'm watching Jalen Hurts, and I'm just like, man, this shit hurts, bro. But I like it. I think I like it. You know, it's one of them things, man. You know, your girl do to you, you don't want to tell me. You're like, ooh, I think I like it. I don't want to tell nobody about it, but I think I like when she do that. It's the same thing when I watch Jalen Hurts, man. It's like, I don't want to tell anybody about this, but I'm like, ooh, I think I like it, man. I like that dual threat quarterback, man. You look at the man's history from high school. He was the #1 dual threat quarterback coming to high school. He went to Alabama. He was a dual threat quarterback. He went to Oklahoma, transferred to Oklahoma. He was a big-time dual threat quarterback. And now he's in the NFL. He's one of the best young dual threat quarterback we have in the league, man. When I look at him, man, he's the perfect quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles, bro. The way the team is built up. This Philadelphia Eagles is a young team. They're built up with no ego. That's what I love about this team right now. Offense, there's no ego on the team, and they have a great leader in Jalen Hurts. You can tell this dude is a great leader because you can just tell everybody's getting better. Every week, he's getting better, and the team is getting better, man. I am so impressed with Jalen Hurts, bro. Like, I'm sitting here like, I can't believe this. And you know me, yo, they're like, good. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not a quarterback hater. I don't hate every quarterback. When you do your thing, guess what? I give you your props, man. Yeah, I might just bash Tannehill. I might just bash, you know what I'm saying, Josh Allen, pause. But you know what I'm saying? Look at Jalen Hurts. I show him some love. And he's the perfect quarterback for this situation because this team has no ego. He's a great leader, and he fits this city of Philadelphia. That's when I looked at him, he fits this city of Philadelphia, man. He's just a rough, rugged type of quarterback. Uncanny, just nothing sophisticated about him. There's nothing sophisticated about this city of Philadelphia, man. It just fits him. It just fits him. Just rugged. Just run the ball when it's scramble, run left, run right, and then dump it down. Run left, run right, dump it, run left. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is called elementary football, man. But I love it. I love it, man, because Philadelphia is not known for high-level education. You don't go to Philly to get educated. Now, unless you're trying to get educated from the streets. That's what you go to Philadelphia for, man. Your high-level streets education. But all in all, man, Philly, I think y'all got yourself a sneaky, sneaky one here, man. And I hope y'all give him the opportunity to mature and flourish, man, because he's a sneaky, sneaky quarterback, man. And I like him, man. The guru said it, man. It's just one of those things, man, I like, and I'm like, I don't want to like, but I like, I like Jalen Hurts. Oh, man. So we're going to take a quick break, man. But when we come back, though, you know what I'm saying, right after the break, we're going to talk about the Seattle Seahawks and Russell Wilson, which I believe is probably going to be the last season in Seattle for Russell Wilson. And like 10 minutes or 20 minutes right after that, I also got to talk about, the right choice in Indianapolis, man. Why maybe Frank Reich might be the most underrated coach in the NFL. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the G to the U to the R to the U. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the G to the U to the R to the U. All right, so now we got to talk about the Arizona Cardinals played against the Seattle Seahawks, man. And my takeaway from this game is we're watching the last season, Seahawks fan, everybody here in Seattle, we're watching the last season of Russell Wilson. And it's so sad because even though it's not going the way we're going, but we got to appreciate watching Russ's last stand, man. And we know Mr. Positivity Rush is doing everything he can. But what's happening right now in Seattle is we know it's the end. We know it's coming, man. There's just certain things you know, and you don't want to talk about it. As an adult. I always use a relationship analogy. If you're grown and you've been in a relationship, ain't no relationship ever ends in like, oh my God, boom. I just woke up one morning. Oh my God, guess what? We're not together no more. It's over. No. It don't work like that. The way it works is it takes a time. It's like the relationship usually over, a year or so or 6 or 8 months before it's completely over. Yeah, that's how it works. And you look at the Russell Wilson and the Seahawks, this relationship was over last year, man. Was over last year. This year is one of those things because they both love each other and they have emotional equity. They were like, you know what, let's go to therapy. This is supposed to be the therapy season. They're like, you know what, if we could mend things together, we go to marriage counsel. This year was a marriage counsel because obviously Russ was upset last year and he even put out teams he wanted to go play for. He put out team. That's showing he's like, you know what? The relationship is over. I already got people I'm interested in, man. I'm already flirting, man. This is over with. Yes, you might want to be like, hey, you know what? Because it's Seahawks and Pete Carroll, because we have kids together. They won Super Bowl. You have great memories. So you have emotional equity. But that's why Russ is like, you know what? I will go to marriage counsel with you. I would go to marriage counsel. We have emotional equity. We have accomplished so much. But you know what? Once Russ already made up his mind last year, man. I mean, they went 12-4 last year. Division champion. And this dude was pissed off. Imagine that, bro. Imagine you're in a relationship. You got a great job. The house, the finance, everything is great. And she's still mad. You're like, oh, shit, ain't nothing I could do, dog. Ain't nothing you could damn do, see, or you could do whatever you want, but ain't nothing you can do. Once she makes up her mind, and she makes up her mind 6 months or a year ahead of time, she don't make up her mind in one morning, just wake up and be like, it's over. Nah. She gives you a good amount of time, man, but because depending on the emotional relationship and how much emotional equity you've earned, that's when they decided they want to go to marriage counsel. This Russell Wilson gave the Seahawks hopes, and he's like, let's go to marriage counsel. This season right here, it's a marriage counsel for the season, and right now, it look like it's going to be irreconciled differences. It seemed like it's best for both parties to part ways, man. It's time for Russell to move on because he's too advanced. He had made that journey. He's ascended to the top of his profession. And Pete Carroll, his style of play is not about sophistication. It's not about elegance and sophistication. It's about this status, easy part of the game management. You know what I'm saying? It's about not making mistakes. It's simplicity. Pete Carroll's style is simplicity, and Russell Wilson is elegant. It just won't match. It's just one of those teams. Russell Wilson started as simplistic, and then he rose to being elegant. And right now, he's a way above Pete Carroll's price range right now, man. As far as football terminology, he's above Pete Carroll right now, and that's what you see right there, man. It's a different conflict, man. He outgrown Pete Carroll, and Pete he's a traditionalist. He's a traditionalist, man. He's gonna stick with his ways and the tradition. Russell Wilson right now he high level, man. He's beyond the tradition. He beyond the tradition, man. He see things in a different front, man. He see things differently. The world to him is different than what Pete Carroll see. It's a totally different thing, and that's where you see the divorce happening right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's a separation. Because before it becomes a divorce and it goes in public, it's a separation. And as a Seahawks fan, as right here in Seattle, and y'all Seattle fans, man, y'all appreciate that. Don't get mad at Russell Wilson. Because you know what? He gave us this year. He gave us this year to go to marriage council. He didn't just pack up and leave. He's like, you know what? I'll love you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'll build emotional equity with you guys. I'm going to give you a chance to change. We're going to go to marriage council. See if you could do me some change. See, there's a big difference you could do for me to come back. But you know what? Absolutely. Once he already got to that level, we all know there's no change. We all know there's no change. It's too late, man. Pete Carroll ain't changing. He ain't changing. He wants to run the damn ball. That's what he wants to do. And at the end of the day, just like every great relationship, man, it's going to come to a point. It's going to come to a point. Either y'all grow together or y'all grow apart. And the Seahawks and Russell Wilson have grown apart. Man, it hurts, man. It hurts. Like, trust me. In Russ, we trust. Oh, man, you know, but at the end of the day, man, let's do him a solid for both parties. Let's trade him, you know. Honestly, trade his ass to Las Vegas so we can get Derek Carr and one of the young corners for the exchange and get a couple of first-round picks. Just want to throw it out there, man. GM guru, this is what I do. And I want to talk about a subject matter topic. I don't think most mass media or most people in the general media give enough props or give enough talks about. I want to talk about Frank Reich. And I think Frank Reich is right now one of the most underrated, undervalued coach in football. And I've been saying this for years because you guys know I'm the biggest Frank Reich fan. That's the right choice, baby. You know what I'm saying? And what Frank Reich has done in his coaching career, you guys are not understanding the challenge that he has occurred. Imagine this. He first came in there with 2018 first year with Andrew Luck. You know what I'm saying? Went to the playoff, 10-6 record, won a wild card playoff game, lost in the divisional round. And then the next year, abruptly, Andrew Luck, your all-world quarterback, retired. Abruptly. All of a sudden, you're like, what the hell? And then you have to scramble and went 7-9 with Jacoby Brissett and whatever. Just and some spam. Jacoby Brissett, a bunch of Jags, man. And then, but you know what? Frank Reich don't get enough credit. He stayed cool. The next following year with Phillip Rivers, old-ass Phillip Rivers, the Colts came back and went 11-5. And now they got Carson Wentz, who's mentally disturbed from Philadelphia. And now look what's happening, man. I mean, it's like, y'all, so somebody got to start giving Frank Reich some props, bro. It's time for Frank Reich to start getting the flowers, man. And you know what, the guru, y'all know me, man. Y'all know me, man. Paul's no homo, but you know what I'm saying? I give flowers out, man. I give my man Frank Reich his flowers, man. He deserve it. What I used to be, I'm like the guy from The Bachelorette, man. Yeah, I'm the guy from The Bachelorette. I just give out roses. Here's a rose. Here's a rose. And Frank Reich, this is your rose, man. And I'm tired of this. And the major media, y'all better recognize. Frank Reich is probably one of the best coaches in the NFL. Look what he's doing, bro. Look at the Colts culture. Look how they're built. They're built based on the traditionalists of football. You run the ball, built from the interior out, from the inside out. You create a running game. You then get to protect your quarterback, and then you get the max protect. And it's just fundamental football. I love it. Complementary football. And we don't give enough credit to Frank Reich as one of the top tier head coach in the entire NFL, bro. You look at his record, 4 years in the league. 4 years in the league. 3 years in the playoff, man, because they're going to the playoff this year. They're going to the playoff this year. And it's 7-9 year after abrupt retirement from Andrew Luck, one of the greatest quarterbacks. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I know this guy don't talk. I know he looked like Professor X. I know with the glasses, he looked like one of them nerds. Yeah, because I'm just like him, baby. You know, I might not have these little nerdy glasses to classify him. But now, man, we got the nerdy brand, man, Frank Wright. I see you, Home Slice. I see the culture y'all building over there, man. I see about complementary football. I see that hard-nosed type of football. I see how it starts from the interior offensive line to the running game to the quarterback, man. I see how this offense is not quarterback focused, but it's complementary focus. It's complementary focus from the O-line to the running back to the runners to the receivers to the quarterback. It's all complementary focus, man. It's a wire-tuned machine over there they run in Indianapolis. And it's time y'all got to give Frank Wright his props, man. But I got you, Frankie. I got you, Frankie, because you're the right choice, baby, man. And that's what he's doing. It's the right culture in Indianapolis built by Frank Wright. So right now I want to talk about my other favorite teams, my other favorite guys. But I'm not even going to talk about my favorite guy. You all know my favorite quarterback is Joe Burrow. You all know. But you know what? This ain't about Joe Burrow now. We moved on talking about the Bengals against the Las Vegas Raiders. And, you know, I don't want to talk about Joe Burrow. I want to talk about the other Joe Mixon. My man Joe was mixing it up against the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday, baby. Joe Mixon. And he got me thinking, bro, for the last couple of years, I've been peeping Joe Mixon. It's one of those things you be peeping. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I never hollered at him. You know what I'm saying? I just peeped. You know, I'm one of them girls. I didn't want to holler yet. You just want to peep. You're like, you know what? Let me peep your game. Let me peep your style. I've been peeping Joe Mixon out. I'm like, you know what? But now I'm going to be official about it. I'm going to come out and say it in the podcast. I'm going to say it on the YouTube. I'm going to say so y'all know. So it's official, man. Put that there on the social media. I've been peeping Joe Mixon, and I'm like, you know what? He overrated, man. I like Joe Mixon, man. There's certain things he does and his skill set he has. I'm like, it's overrated, man. He's overrated. He has nice vision. I'm talking about he has a very, very good vision, man. He could see a hole before the hole even get there. And he got that irky-jerky style. You know what I'm saying? That irky-jerky style like an NBA player. I like that. And he has great hands, could catch the ball off the backfield. Man, you look at Joe Mixon's career so far in the league, man. So far early, since he's been a starter, since he's been the all-star, number one starter since, 2018? My man's been a top 10 running back in this league, man, and I don't think people recognize that. My man been in there at least since he's been a starter in this league. Take away last year, obviously the pandemic and the injury, all that BS. Take away last year, but since 2018, bro, my man been he might be a top 5, top 7 running back in this league. And I don't think a lot of people taking notice of Joe Mixon. I mean, Joe Mixon, he has beautiful physiques. He just, like I said, he just a running back. You talking about a guy that could just catch the ball in the flats. He could run routes out the backfield, could pick up blitzes. Like, you look at this kid, the kid is a complete back, man. And I don't think the mass media noticed that, man. But you know what? Like I said, I peep you, Joe. You know what I mean? Because I was looking at my man Joe, me and my man Joe Burrow. Me and my man Joe Burrow, but I call him Joe Burrows. I don't care what y'all say. Me and me, we got a relationship, man. You know, it's a little thing. That's that boo thing, bro. Joe Burrows. Y'all don't know about that. You know, you have little cute names in relation. Y'all don't know, man. Anyways, mixing it up with Joe Mix. So I think, to finish this up with the Cincinnati Bengals, Zach Taylor, y'all got something special here, man. You know, I see the running game right there with Joe Mixon. I see the receivers, obviously, with Jamar Chase, Chi Higgins, and the troops that's over there with Tyler Boyd, I'm sorry. But one thing we got to do is we got to tighten up as far as the offensive line. So next year, moving forward, we got to draft at least 5 offensive line. I don't care if you only got 4 draft picks. Find a way to get 5 offensive linemen. You got to just draft a bunch of O-line. That's all. That's all you need to do, draft a bunch of O-line next year. And Joe Burrows and Joe Mixon will mix it up and help the Zach Taylor-led Cincinnati Bengals to be a threat in the NFL and especially the NFC or AFC North for years to come, man. So we're going to take a quick break. Yeah, we got to pay the bills. We got to take a quick break. But after the break, we're going to finish this off, man. We're going to talk about, my favorite cousin. Y'all know my guy I divorced, because I moved on to Joe Burrow. Yeah, I moved on. The guy I divorced, Kirk Cousins. Well, you know what? He's doing something over there, man. And he told Aaron Rodgers to pack it up and take your ass back home, man. This is Monday Morning Football with the Guru. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the G to the U to the R to the U. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the G to the U to the R to the U. You all know what it is, man. Appreciate y'all support and comment. I appreciate all y'all haters. Keep hating. I love that shit. And I appreciate all your supporters, even the haters. Y'all talking about I don't know football. Boy, oh boy. Just like Lamar, just because you don't understand me. Just because y'all might not like the way I deliver the message. It don't matter though. The truth don't need no explanation. Sometimes the truth comes loud. Sometimes it comes quiet. Sometimes it comes in a weird way. And guess what? I am the truth, and I comes in a weird way when it comes to this football shit. And if you like getting it from this way, y'all know what to do, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Oh, man. So real quick, before we finish it up, we got to talk about Green Bay and the Minnesota Vikings. Obviously, I got to talk because y'all know I love Kirk Cousins. Me and Kirk Cousins had something, man. We separated, but, I'm still, ain't no way y'all ain't going to peep your ex just to see when y'all break up to make sure you got everything going. So the game of the week probably might be the second game of the week compared to the Sunday night game was a good game too. But the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers, that was a hell of a game, man. Kirk Cousins going against and Aaron Rodgers. It was just a duel. It came down to the last field goal. Kirk Cousins just being Kirk Cousins. First of all, threw a pick, and then they said it wasn't a pick, and then he drove him down to win the ball game. I mean, it was just one of them NFC North battle, typical Mike Zimmer going against Aaron Rodgers, man. So I just want to just want to take Kirk Cousins as a future. I mean, as an ex-favorite quarterback of mine. I got to give him some love, man, because I still love him, man. Even though we're not together no more, I still love Kirk Cousins, man. Good win. That's how you send the Packers home, man. Way to send the Packs home, man. Appreciate that. Because y'all know how I feel about Aaron Rodgers. So, I'm not going to beat on Aaron Rodgers today. I already beat up enough on Tannehill and on Josh Allen. Those are the bums. So now I want to finish this up real quick. Because I don't want to finish on a negative. You don't know me. I'm not no negative. I don't want to finish on a negative situation. I want to talk about, because I gave Frank Reich, some props who came from the Eagles organization. And I want to talk about Nick Sirianni, man, the Eagles head coach, man. And the more I look at this, when the Eagles hired Nick Sirianni and the whole situation, when I looked at him from the press conference, just the whole situation from what he talks about from the pre-draft, from the combine, I'm like, who's this clown, man? I'm like, who's this circus? Like, I don't like the circus. You know what I'm saying? I don't go to the circus because I don't like clowns. I just don't like clowns. That's why I don't go to the circus. So I'm like, what is happening in Philadelphia, man? It's like a circus. And I'm like, man, I'm anti-circus. I don't like clowns. I just don't like clowns, man. That's why I don't go to the circus. But now what's happening is like, you know what? I'm like, wow. It might not be a circus over there after all, man. It looked like a circus at one point with the Dougie Peterson situation, Carson. It looked like a clown show. But when everything just everything's said and done, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, Nick Sirianni's a weird dude. He looks like he should be in a circus. But you know what? He's just a weird intellectual dude, man. There's just certain dudes that just awkwardly intellectual. Some people might say the Guru is an awkwardly intellectual dude, yeah. And I look at Nick Sirianni and this style of play he's doing with the Philadelphia Eagles with those young bucks with Jalen Hurts, and I'm like, you know what, man? It's all right, man. It's all right, man. I'm not going to come here and say Nick Sirianni is going to be the best coach or this or that. But as of right now, With this team, whatever messages he's telling this young team, they can believe anything they want, dude, because it's a young kids. You know, if you're a parent, you have young kids, you have kids around, they believe whatever crap that you say out your mouth. That's what happened. The Philadelphia Eagles offense is a bunch of young kids. You got Jalen Hurts, you got Smith, you got Miles, you got a bunch of young kids, and you got Nick Sirianni coming in as a parent. So basically, he can say whatever the hell he wants, and the kids will eat it up and believe it, man. And that's why he's the perfect coach for the Philadelphia Eagles right now. Perfect coach, man. I don't know about his X's and O's. I don't know about his situational football. In fact, frankly, I don't care. I don't care. Because right now, for the way the Philadelphia teams are built and they're set up, with their offense being so young, and with no ego, with those guys led by Jalen Hurts, I think it's one of those crazy, but I think it's a good mix. It's a good little mesh for right now. You know, it's for right now. Nick Sirianni, my golly, I think you're all right, man. I think you're all right, man. I ain't gonna beat up on you, but I ain't gonna give you too much props. But I'm just gonna say you one of those things. I'm like, yeah, you all right. You know what I'm saying? I look at Jalen Hurts. I'm like, yeah, you all right. I look at the Eagles. I'm like, you all right, man. At least it's not a clown show. And that's why y'all tune in to watch Monday Morning Football every Monday morning, because y'all know it's not a clown show. Y'all know the drill, man. Like this, love this, share this, and I am out.